So we want to start the Wireshark program. Once it opens, verify your interface is connected to the internet as shown. Go capture options. In my case, it's the wireless network connection, and I'm going to start my packet capture. So now what we want to do is generate some network traffic. I'm going to go to my browser of my choice, and I'm going to use Firefox again, and I'm going to enter some data. The main one I'm going to enter is that Aston Martin site again. Now, once I've went to the Aston Martin site, I'm going to return to my packet capture and stop the packet capture. Now, we've already seen that the Aston Martin site is providing us with a lot of leaked information, as we're also getting all this ARP stuff. So what I want to do is I want to actually save the information. So we're going to actually save it, this entire packet capture. So I save it, and here's where we get into the format. Now I want to keep it more versatile, so I'm going to click on the drop down, and I'm going to save it as a PCAP file. Remember, we said the PCAP file would allow us to different types of things, and that's why I save it as a PCAP file. So now what I do here is I go in and I just type a name, and I'll type Aston as the name. Now I have the Aston Wireshark trace saved, right? So now what I want to do is look into my packet capture and isolate or make my capture more granular. This is always important to do because you can take subsections of the capture and then use them for either network forensics, as we talked about, intrusion analysis, or a number of other things. So now I come down here, and once again, I'm looking for my DNS traffic. And as we get down here, we got a lot of data, and we'll show you in the next section a quicker way of doing this, but for now we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Scroll through the data till we find our DNS and the Aston Martin packet. So you see, once again, we have a lot of network traffic on this network. A lot of Google, everybody phoning home, DoubleClick, Akamai, pretty much everything you can think about is on this network. Lots of noise. Now that I've saved it, I just want to scroll down and find my Aston Martin packet. And there's a lot of data and noise, so I want to get down here a ways to find that packet. There's different ways to do this, and we'll give a better process of doing this later. For now, we're just doing it the old-fashioned way. So I get down in here, I'm starting to see a lot of solicitation for network traffic, which usually means I'm close to a request, and there's all that ARP request. And now I go on to 2409, right there it is. There's my DNS query for Aston Martin. So after the query, we see here my send packets, right? Different types of things. There's the response. And that looks like the actual traffic for the Aston Martin, but let's find out. So packet number 2417 here on the display. So if I right click, following our process and methodology, TCP stream. Now we have the information from before. So we have the server responding that it's astonmartin.com, and we see here in this case the server is Microsoft IIS 8.0. And that's the main thing we wanted to do, is discover that what version of the server is being used. In this case, we see what that is. Now, the power of the save capability is we have this capability to save this. So now I can save this component of, just called Aston Web. So now I have in this Aston Web the actual packets that are related to the information leakage of the Aston Martin web server. And that was the goal there, to show you how to do that. So now what you can do is, once you take your live packet captures, you can start extracting information out of them and saving these sections of that information to use, as I said, in an intrusion analysis and using different types of things, or you can actually use them to train, which is very powerful as well. So now you have this capability to exercise the process and methodology using the tool Wireshark. Next up, we're going to continue learning more about the capture methods of Wireshark. More importantly, we're going to look at some advanced methods of how to make this process even easier.